Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. What I'm going to be doing for the Palm Beach Motoring Company or Motoring Group, I'm going to be testing the BLACKFIRE one-step all-in-one cleaner wax, all-in-one polish, AIO, however you want to look at it. I've never used this product before, and I'm going to give you my initial opinion. What I've done here, I don't know if it's going to show up on this paint. I guess you can kind of see how clear or how glossy the paint is here, but if we come over here, it kind of gets really dull looking. What I've done is just scratched lightly the surface of this paint at 2500 grit. I don't know if it's showing up there on the camera, but I didn't go all the way to the edge of the paint. It's more back towards here, about a 16 by 16 area. My initial opinion of this is going to be based on a couple different things. Let me put you guys down. Let me put you down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'll tilt it so you can see me working. What I want to know, because I'm a big fan of all-in-ones, I think they're appropriate for daily drivers to pick up light to moderate defects depending on what pad you're using. I know a lot of guys like to use an all-in-one, and they like to use really slow arm speeds as if they're trying to do a technical one-step correction. And that's cool, that's fine. From a professional viewpoint, running a business, I typically don't use all-in-ones that way, but I'm going to work this one for about 6 section passes. I'll tell you my experience when it comes to the buffing cycle, the lubrication under the pad. Do we have any dusting? How user-friendly is it, folks? I hope it's not getting too windy. But let me just start this off. What I'm going to use is just a Griot's polisher, dual action polisher with a Hex Logic Chemical Guys heavy cut pad. I also want to see what kind of lubrication the BLACKFIRE one-step has. Does the lubrication withstand a long buffing cycle, especially with a aggressive foam pad? Will I see any buffer trails or any type of holograms afterwards? This paint on this panel is Ford paint. It's relatively hard, but it's always nice to see what the polish or the all-in-one can do. So let me go ahead and mix this up. I'll give you my honest opinion of this stuff. Again, this is my initial kind of evaluation of the product. I'm going to put 4 pea-sized drops on this pad and then work that little area over that I've wet sanded, and we'll see what kind of response we get from the all-in-one, the BLACKFIRE one-step. Let me tap the product out. If I actually, let me smell the product. Oh, it's got like a cinnamon smell to it. Let me feel it in between my fingers. Sometimes when you can feel the polish and you run it between your fingers, you might feel the abrasives. I can barely feel the abrasives. They're pretty tiny, almost like sub-micron level. That's cool. That might give us an indication of its dusting or lack of dusting during the buffing cycle. Let me go in here, spread this out, and then I'll do 6 section passes. Just bear with me, guys. I know it's a little boring, but we're going to do, I'm letting you live in on the experience. Okay, I believe that was 5 section passes. Hopefully you guys were counting. But one of the reasons why I wanted to stop, there is some lubrication left on the panel, but I kind of feel like it wants to start to give up the ghost. So I don't want to dry buff. I don't want to go too far. But I think 5 to 6 section passes with this polish will be appropriate. Again, I'm working out of direct sunlight. It's shady. The panel's cool to the touch. I'd be a little concerned if the panel was warm or hot, but we'll give BLACKFIRE the benefit of the doubt. They don't want you working with this in direct sunlight. One of the things I noticed right off the bat, there is no dusting with this product whatsoever. I like that. The feel underneath the pad was nice. For the 5 section passes I did, lubrication seemed sufficient for an all-in-one or a cleaner wax. Let me go ahead and wipe this off the surface of the panel. A lot of us grade all-in-ones with HD Speed. How beautiful, how easy it is to wipe off the paint. Let's see if we get that same experience. Very, very close. Absolutely. Wow, extremely close. BLACKFIRE has got a very nice wipe off when it comes to working it all the way to the end of its buffing cycle, in my opinion, about 5 or 6 passes. Shine and gloss is nice. If I'm going to be really honest and transparent and I look at the paint, the sanding marks are completely gone. So that's nice. We know that it has the ability to remove light to moderate defects depending on the pad that you use. One of the things, let me just wipe this again. I want to be very, very honest. This is a relatively hard clear coat, and I've been cutting it with an aggressive pad and not seeing buffer trails or any type of holograms. Boy, I'm a little concerned. I do see a little trail of where I was cutting. Let me make sure I'm not seeing any residue. You know what? I'm going to look the other way. I don't know if that might have been something on the panel previously. Overall, the big picture is I'm not seeing any holograms. I'm not seeing any buffer trails or anything like that with using an aggressive pad. Folks, when it comes to the BLACKFIRE One Step, I need more time with it. I want to work with it in the heat because I'm a big fan. I want to like this product. I think this, so far, I'm giving it 1 thumbs up. No dusting, really nice lubrication through 5 to 6 section passes on a cool panel with low arm speeds. That's really nice. I think for me, doing 3 or 4 passes relatively fast from a professional point of view, trying to make money in the industry, BLACKFIRE might hit the spot. Its wipe off was really, really nice. I'll give HD Speed's wipe off a 10. I'll give this one a 9. It had a little bit of a grab to it when I was trying to remove it, but really not the end of the world. I think BLACKFIRE has got a decent, nice all-in-one. I'll do some more testing with it in the future as far as on hot panels. I'll bring you in on that as well. No dusting whatsoever. I guess I'm going to take my words back. I don't see any holograms or buffer trails. That could have been a defect inside this nasty panel to begin with, because overall the big picture is showing me it's not leaving any holograms or buffer trails. Easy wipe off. It smells like cinnamon, I think. Hey, I kind of like it. I'll do some more testing with it. I think the price is right for an all-in-one. I think they want, that's 32 ounces. I think they want somewhere around 40 bucks. Double check that on Autogeek. But I think this product here versus all the all-in-ones I've tried, I'm going to put this in the top 3. It deserves a mention. Palm Beach Motoring Group, sorry about my last video. I just want to be honest and transparent with my viewers, but you've got a nice all-in-one here. I can't see why a professional wouldn't use it. I can't see why a do-it-yourselfer wouldn't enjoy the experience. It's nice. It's a nice experience. I love you all. Talk to you guys soon.